Hi everyone, Manasha here. Oh, what a great day today. What a great day it is today. The big parties, I'm so damn sick. I mean, I've got a flu. I have a flu. That's bad. Ah, wow. You know that flu that catches you off season. I mean, like it's rainy season, it's hot, but you've got a flu. Wow, that flu is so fucking bad. Today I want to talk about what makes black people bad. I mean, I'm a black person. I'm a black dude, but there's some other things that uh, label us as bad that we do. I mean, there's some there's certain places where we need to change the way we do things. I mean, let me give you an example. My things start to work out. I mean, success is like success starts coming on the way. I mean, things start to work out the way I want, of which everyone says that. Everyone will be saying that, oh no, we're not sure his things are working out. Some people just be like, damn, why is that happening to him? Why is he successful? Why is that happening to them? Should have happened to us. I mean, all that kind of sayings, all that kind of things, man, where you'll be like jealousy. So the main point is jealousy. Black people, we have a lot of jealousy. We just want to be successful as an individual. We don't, apologize. You do your thing. You don't want someone else to be successful as well. You just want to be you and be recognized as the successful one. That's why you see Africa is lagging behind in terms of development. We don't want to help each other grow in any way. I mean, there's no problem in telling someone else how they can make money, how they can be successful, while you're successful. That will obviously help you to grow together as Africa. I mean, in terms of development, we might see it as a small thing, but somehow it contributes to our lagging behind in terms of development as well. Hatred. I mean, it all comes back to jealousy. You know, we are just, I don't know, we're just, we are enemies of progress amongst our own people. Look how the European people does their things. They try to help each other grow. Sometimes we go to Britain, France, Germany, and we would be saying no, there's racism in Germany. They don't like black people. I don't have a problem with them. They're simply telling you go back to Africa and develop your own country. That's simply, that simple thing, and it's not simple actually. Racism is not good. I'm not supporting racism, but it has to change. Anyway, that you come back to Africa and help each other grow, develop Africa. Forget about trying to get a better life somewhere in Europe, somewhere in America. Come back to Africa and help each other develop. Let's forget jealousy. Let's forget hatred and work as one. Trust me, we can never go wrong if we do that. We can never go wrong if we do that. And if we mind our own business. Racism, it's as trouble as you are in Africa. You might be in Africa saying there's no food to eat, there's no I mean, there's no money. The life here is just hard. But I don't think it's as hard as someone who's in America facing racism, man. There's no freedom. You can never have freedom to do whatever you want. You are rather confined in some kind of rules that limit you to do whatever you want to do. You, I mean, you have to walk around with the particulars with you. I mean, face that racism thing because you're black, you're African, you have some disadvantages, opportunities. You can never get the opportunities that you deserve because of your race. Come to think of it, if you come back to Africa, you come back to Africa and we work together. We forget our jealousy, we forgot hatred, we forgot what you call it, all these stuff. You just forget everything that is bad and work together to develop your country. You have all the freedom to do whatever you want to. You have all the freedom to do whatever you want today. So I'd say that all those who's in diaspora, I mean, I'm in Zimbabwe, based in Zimbabwe, and I'm never going to think of going anywhere in Europe. Probably I might go for holidays. I mean, I'll try to make money here, develop my own country, help everyone who needs help to develop this country or to develop themselves as well in terms of success. I would have all the, I mean I have all the freedom to do whatever I want. I mean there's no racism here. We might be we might have been facing some political issues that has been you know affecting the whole economic development thing, infrastructure and all that. But there comes a stage where we stand together to develop our own country. We stand together to remove all the corrupt leaders. We stand together for the better. That's my point. I mean, we all need to work together. Come back to Africa. Let's develop our country. Come back to Africa. Run away from the racism, the lack of opportunities, the limits of opportunities. You can never go sky high while you're limited just because of your skin color. I mean, we might blame all those white people, that I mean, about the white people having, I mean, hard hearts. I mean, we should come back to Africa. Let's develop our own country. Let's develop our own continent and make the best out of it. What is up, guys? We are back. And make the best out of our country. Make the best out of our own continent. We can be like America one day, only if we work together. We can be like America one day, only if we, only if we eradicate corruption. It starts with me. And then the whole world. To the big house, prison, the slammer. They gonna lock him. You see, I'm sorry about that. Kind of played by itself. I mean, I was watching the movie. I don't know what happened there. But anyways, going back to the story, let's build our own Africa. Let's come back and build our own Africa with our own hands. No racism, no corruption, no complaining about racism. I mean, some as well are Africans. I mean, we have our artisans here, our technicians, our engineers. They're going out there in Europe, in America, working in some of the construction companies, some of the big companies. But those companies are taking part in developing America, and yet it's our knowledge that is being applied to the development of America. Come to think of it, we come back. They all come back. All those artisans, all those technicians, all those engineers, whatever profession that you get, and use it back in Africa. Use the knowledge that you have in Africa. I'm pretty much sure we will develop to be a 5-star continent. I mean, a 100-star continent. That's what I believe in. Africa is a great country. We're so rich in minerals, we're so rich in everything: oil, gold, platinum, whichever mineral you might want to think of. Not just that, we also have land for agriculture. Why won't we just use that to develop our own Africa? It's just a thought. It's just a thought. Think about it. Catch up with me some other time. I hope everyone's going to see this video. I mean, I'm not really a professional YouTuber. I'm not really good in public speaking, but it's just the thought that came into my mind. I mean, I just thought uh, everyone should hear my mind. I mean, should hear my thoughts. We need to come back to Africa, guys. Everyone who's in diaspora, we need to come back and develop our own Africa. I mean, we have all the knowledge that is needed to develop Africa in as much as we want. We can make Africa our own America. We can make Africa a great continent. And forget the United Nations. We can be good enough to forget about United Nations, non-governmental organizations, and all